Oh, is this on? Yes, it is. Hello. Oh, sorry, Caroline Sullivan from The Guardian. It's really lovely to see you back, actually, but I've got one really pressing question. Whatever happened to Robbie Williams?
Where have you been the last 10 years? Yeah, well, we've been on holidays. He's took the world by storm, hasn't he?
Yeah. I think everyone knows the answer to that.
Since Templeton, Q103.
Hi there.
Hiya. You've been a bit sly about this. Only 2 weeks ago you were saying, no, we're not going back on tour. When was this actually decided?
Last night. Yeah, we did have a little chat last night. It's something that we talked about a little bit during the week we were together doing the kind of promotion for the album. And we kind of looked at the logistics of it and thought whether we were all up for it. And I think we've kind of been up and down, to be honest, over the last couple of weeks. The decision's been, shall we do it, shall we not? But, you know, we're not getting any younger. That's the truth, you know. I do think that if we don't do it now, we probably never could. We could never put on the kind of show that we're proud of. We're proud of the old shows, you know, the big spectacle. So it's kind of now or never, I think, for all of us. So we made the decision.
Definitely, we've been really amazed at how well the album's gone, and I think because of the album as the interest and the support's been so great, it means we can play places like this, because I think we all agreed from very early on, unless we could go back on stage and do an unbelievable show like I think we were renowned for, we wouldn't be doing it, would we?
Yeah.
Tony Shepherd from Capital FM. Good to see you back, guys.
Thank you.
Goosebumps as you walked in. You mentioned Robbie really briefly. Would you have liked to have seen another name card on the end there, and would you have liked to see Robbie here today?
I think we could. I think we can all speak and say we would definitely have loved that. But I mean, we do respect that's not going to happen. Rob's got his own deal going on right now, and we obviously wish him the best with that. But we've found the demand is there as a four-piece. We've gigged before as a four-piece, and we're going to gig again.
We couldn't afford Rob anyway. Too expensive.
Hi, Nina Nana from ITN. When I arrived this morning, there were just 3 fans waiting outside.
No, that was my sister. I asked them to come down and make us popular again, you know.
Well, they were particularly asking after you, Gary. I think they'd like you to go outside afterwards. But
okay.
Does that sadden you slightly? I mean, times have changed. Who are the audience that you're hoping to appeal to now?
Well, we thought times had changed as well till we turned up at Radio 1 last week, didn't we?
Yeah. And then we realised we had
hired.
Yeah. You know, we've grown up. We were all young guys when we were in the band, and I think that, you know, I don't want to talk about my mum like I'm a little kid, but she's really excited. She was really excited. She's asked me for 9 years to tour again, and I think that everybody's grown up, and I think that maybe for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, however long the tour turns out to be, maybe it could just be a bit of fun. People can come along, and we'll try our best to entertain, and maybe bring back some memories, and hopefully it'll just be a great evening where, you know, there's a good energy and a good atmosphere within these venues. I think that's what we'll be looking for.
Yeah.
Are you still continuing with solo projects, particularly you, Mark?
I'm going on tour tonight. Yeah, which is why I'm here actually, to announce my tour. Thanks for coming along. Yeah. So we've got to deal with these guys as well. But yeah, I start tonight in Italy. I'm away for a month, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it, to be honest.
Good luck, Mark.
Thank you very much.
Sing a lot as well.
Yeah, I've got to sing that. No, I'm going to steal the lights and take that show as well, because I'm doing little gigs, you know. But I'm thinking if I do this show, I can steal some of the lights at the end of it, and then when I come back on stage on my own again, I can have a proper all the spare fireworks that we don't use, I'll be using next year on my gigs. Yeah.
Hi, Sophie Davidson from Heart 106.2. And Mark, I know you're still in touch with Robbie. Have you given me your blessing for this tour?
Well, I'd like Jay to answer this, really. I think Jay's had a bit more. Well, James spoke to Rob a bit recently, hasn't he? A couple of times.
Yeah, he's absolutely given us his blessing. I think Rob is in a place. I don't like speaking too much on behalf of Rob because everyone knows he's his own man. But he's in a place. I believe he's in a place where.
We've got a pop shield.
I thought so. Rob is at a place where he's comfortable with himself, with his own career and stuff. And I should imagine he might have mixed feelings, delight for us, but he might be a bit wistful as well. And I don't know. Like I said, honestly, too much. But he's cool. This won't offend him. He won't be upset by it.
Hi, Betty Redondo from BBC. I just want to ask, obviously your shows were very energetic and full of hot dance routines. Can we expect to see the old twinkle toes coming out again this time around?
Last week we sat and watched some of the videos because we thought it might help us with our decision. And I was exhausted watching them, to be honest with you.
You smoked a packet of fags?
I did, yeah. Yeah.
My knees have gone as well.
Yeah. You know, we're probably going to go into rehearsals probably February time, around that period. We'll go in there, and we really don't know. We're going to go in there and just, you know, give it the best. I've promised to the lads that I'll cut down on the cigarettes a little bit, and we're going to go in there and see how we feel. You know, I think we were saying yesterday, you know, if We Light My Fire started or one of the songs started, it might just naturally come back, you know, we might start putting ourselves on the floor and doing a few head spins, but we don't know. I think we know one thing for sure is we're going to put on a great show. How we're going to put that show together is something now that we'll start discussing, you know. We're doing it with Simon Moran. He's been very supportive, and it, you know, we're not under any illusions that we are a bit older. Maybe we can't. You know, I was saying after the premiere last week when we had the little preview, halfway we all went clubbing afterwards, and halfway through one song I was like exhausted. You know, so I think I've probably got the most work to do to get up to.
You might see me on Lorraine Kelly because I've got about a stone to lose. If anyone's got any weight loss plans, send them forward, please.
I think we're known for our energetic dance routines and entertaining shows. I think that's what we're going to give. We're going to give a very entertaining, probably energetic show.
Probably.
We're not going to be sat on chairs like certain groups nowadays. I won't mention, but yeah.
I think we all watched some of our videos, and I've been to pop concerts in the last few years. And I just don't think people get value for money anymore. And I think we always try to give everybody value for money. And that's what we're going to do again.
We like Madonna though, don't we?
Oh, we like
She does
Madonna.
fight.
Yeah.
Hi, lads.
Madonna and Robbie, that's good at entertaining, isn't it, these days?
Is what?
Robbie and Madonna, probably.
Yeah.
The big entertainers.
Yeah.
There's not much else out there.
Hi, Lisa.
Ooh, energy.
Is it? I don't know. Then again, I've not got my finger on the music industry pulse at the moment, so I'm not slagging anybody off. Let's get that straight.
Too late.
So rusty at this.
Lisa from IRN. We talked a bit there about the dance routines. What about the costumes? Hot pants, chaps? You're going to get your bum out, Howard?
I don't know, my ass is a bit airy at the moment. I need a good wax. Any offers? No, I don't know about chaps. Although Mark's thinking of still wearing his hot pants.
Yeah, they all
He's still got a cute ass.
We are. I know I've probably said this already, but just to sort of, encapsulate it. We are under no illusions. It's a big call, this, and we're taking big risks. But, like Mark said at the start, we won't get another chance. And it might be a wonderful thing. It's going to create some nostalgia, for whatever that's worth, in people's lives, including our own. And we're going to give it a shot. And it might be a bobbins, it might be a pile of crap, who knows. But it worked the first time around. the stage shows. Let's see if we can do it again.
Ben Scotchbrook from ITV London Tonight. What would you do if Robbie asked you to support him on... I've seen you on the telly too. What would you do if Robbie asked you to support him on tour?
I think we're kind of on the road around the same time. I might be wrong, but yeah, I don't know. I'd be up for that. Yeah, definitely.
So you could get back together in some sort of way?
Yeah. I mean, I think that the doors are always open for Robert, If ever he's bored one day and we're on the road and he's sat at home and he wants to come up and, sing a song, he's more than welcome to do that. We'll have a spare mic ready for him backstage.
Not that one.
Hi, James Desborough from the News of the World. Congratulations on getting back together. You mentioned that you want to kind of relive the old days on stage. How far do you want to go in reliving the old days off stage?
Oh, we've booked some crashes this time for the tour.
The play area backstage.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of, the routine to things like that.
Me, no, personally, no. I think
you're always tempted, aren't you?
Me? No, I'm settled, me. No, I've got 2 kids. I think off stage, the friendship this last couple of months we've been together has kind of made us realise over the past 10 years we haven't really been in contact as much as we should have been, and it's made us realise that we want to be much closer as in friends together for the future.
If you imagine we're doing the shows that we hope we are going to be doing as well, I think that afterwards we're a bit old now probably to stay up. We'll all be in bed, tucked up, and kind of rest our folks, yeah.
But you'll know first, I'm sure.
Yeah. I'm sure if it happens, we'll read about it. Yeah, we'll let you know.
Whether we like it or not.
Hi, it's Ruth from 5 News. I just want to say 10 years on and we never forgot. Why do you think that is? A decade on, why are you still so popular?
I think we've been taken by surprise. I think we really have. When we first talked of doing the documentary, it was a massive move for us because we actually wondered if anyone would even be bothered, didn't we? And seeing how the album's performed in the last few weeks and just the interest, and just to say thank you for everybody for all the interest and support. I don't know why it is, but I guess it's brought us to here, so just thank you to everybody.
Hello, boys. Munich Broadcasting. How much does the money have to do with this? Is there a serious amount of money to reform?
We've seen all the rumours and we're asking questions.
Yeah, we were.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of our live shows, because usually what happens is that there is a lot of money involved, but usually by the end of the tour we've spent so much on the live show we owe money. Yeah. So we'll see whether that's the case this time.
Money's an important factor though, to answer quite directly. It is a consideration. It's quite important.
Can I ask you, when this succeeds, will we get new records? Will we get another tour? Are you going to stick at it?
So 2 questions.
Yeah.
It's been so hard getting to this point, hasn't it? To even predict another album. This seems like the biggest mountain we've all got to climb right now. So I think take one thing at a time.
But I'll have a new album out next year.
Sorry, this is a sort of follow-up to that. Keir Byrne from The Independent. Is there going to be any new material on this tour?
No. No, there is.
Possibly the new single that's on.
Yeah, that's on the greatest hits. We've never performed that, so you might throw that.
Sorry, I was wrong. One song.
Is that on the phone?
Hello, Simon from Metro Radio in Newcastle. 10 years on, how does it feel, the prospect of 10,000 Geordie women screaming for you?
It's quite... We started our first ever proper tour in Newcastle. We played City Hall. So it's good to be starting there again so many years on.
Quite loud though.
Oh yeah. We like the Geordie ladies. They're always good to us.
Here's the oil lamp.
on tour, like, will Lulu be relighting the fire again?
Oh, that's a good question, actually. I was thinking of that last night, but I don't know. I think we'll ask, definitely. Yeah.
Sonny, what are you least looking forward to about all being back together, spending so much time in each other's company? Anything you're worried about?
I think the rehearsals, for me, the rehearsals.
Your mic's on now.
Yeah. The rehearsals, they're always quite hard, quite strenuous, and obviously with our, we've got to see what our fitness is like as well. And normally the rehearsals 10 years ago, when we did the last tour, were very physically demanding. I'm sure now, 10 years on, I'm 37 now. So it's,
You're 37?
yeah, so it's going to be,
That's
going to be difficult.
35, don't you take that?
Yeah, that's the hardest.
Yeah. Last two questions.
Howard, you spoke very candidly on the ITV documentary about your feelings after Take That broke up, and it was quite a traumatic time for you. Now you're back with them, how does the prospects of that feel, and is it kind of you reliving any of those emotions?
I think it all happened very quickly when we split up in '96. I think with all the promotion and everything that we were doing at the time, it was I couldn't really sort my head out, and that's how I felt. I had a mad 10 minutes. But now I know where my life's at. 10 years later, I don't think I'm going to be, you know, I won't have them kind of feelings anymore.
We won't stay near the Thames, I think that's...
Yeah, I mean, the thing with the Thames, I mean, if it would have been a train line, I wouldn't have done the same thing. But I was hoping someone was going to follow me and drag me out. But I won't have that kind of feeling anymore.
How long did it take to come to terms with all that? You said now 10 minutes, so it took you longer to close it.
Yeah, I mean, afterwards, yeah, it was, I mean, it took a full year to sink in that we'd actually split up, really. Kind of not knowing what you're going to do in the future. It was very daunting to be together for 6 years and working every day. And then all of a sudden not. And then being split. I mean, it's like a relationship, you split apart. Being together for 6 years is quite a traumatic experience. And that's kind of how it was. I think this time round we all know where we're at, we've all got our own lives. I think I'm happy now.
Around this way, and this is the camera here, we're going to try and get your shots, and we get into like
A little semicircle.
That is perfect.
Do you want the door open?
Okay. Well, let's start with you, Gary. You've just made a lot of people, a lot of former teenagers, very, very happy.
Oh, we hope we have. Obviously, we're going off a feeling right here. We really don't know if people are going to come and watch it. We just hope they are, and we're taking this sort of lead from the reaction that we've had over the last few weeks, which has been phenomenal. We just want to thank everybody for that.
So, Howard, what are you looking forward to most of all about the tour? I mean, it's pretty strenuous stuff, but what are you most excited about?
I'm just seeing if we can still dance. Yeah, it's been 10 years. I think the whole thing in general, to actually be getting out there and touring, which is probably one of the biggest parts to Take That. Yeah.
Jason, when you did this before, I mean, the adulation was enormous. It's almost biblical. I mean, the girls were just around.
Stage last week.
Yes, I was.
With Emma, and she seems to think she planted the seed for you to wear your hot pants again. Now that you are going back on tour, are you going to be making her dream come true?
No, I'm not, unfortunately. Maybe she might. I think I've got a feeling she'd probably rather see one of the other lads in the hot pants.
So do you reckon she likes to see man?
I think Jason. Yeah. No? I think.
Do you have a message for her?
For Emma?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a lovely girl, and she's been great to me over the years, and she was great. Do you remember your meeting Emma outside the?
Oh, we're talking about Emma
from MTV.
We're talking about your girlfriend Emma.
Oh no.
She like
the
me?
other Emma. Yeah, my girlfriend Emma. No, that's wrong.
Gary, will you, is there any chance of any new material on this tour?
Well, I think the only thing we're going to do is the new song that's on the greatest hits. But new material seems like a lifetime away for us. I think getting ready for the tour is going to be really hard. In fact, I'm running all the way home to Cheshire today. I'm not even getting the train. So.
Howard, is there going to be lots of jelly on standby for Do What You Like? If potentially that happens again.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I mean, we don't even know what we're going to be doing yet. So what songs and everything, that's something we've got to discuss and go over. We might not even be doing Do What You Like. Who knows?
But if we do, there'll be jelly.
Definitely jelly. Yeah. Is there, Mark? It's been obviously it's a different experience now. 10 years later, going on the road. What riders would an older, more mature take that be demanding this time round? Who would be demanding what?
Oh yeah, riders got all that again, haven't we?
Let's all say
a crash for the guys. Yeah.
Toys for the kids.
Toys for the kids. But what would you all like? If you could have one thing on the rider, what would you have, guys?
A nice bowl of fresh fruit.
Really? Howard?
Like a limousine Hummer with a jacuzzi in, with the birds.
Nathan? You can have one thing on your rider.
A physiotherapist this time.
Yeah, too flexible that is.
Can we have the door shut, please? Thank you. Cheers. Happy?
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know whether to be over the moon or very upset that you lied to me last week when I asked you if you were going to tour again. What's the deal?
I don't think we knew properly then that we were going to. And questions like you asked, we were really fumbling our way through them, knowing that it was an option.
So it was a kind of 50-50. What tipped you over the edge?
A few glasses of wine last night. Yeah. Well, let's do it.
Come on, go. Our really big ego has tipped us over. They told us we can still do it.
So Jay, you were talking in the press conference about, money. It is an incentive. How much of an incentive was it?
Well, yeah, it is an incentive, money. That's all I can say, really. It wasn't the deciding factor. Well, not for me, anyway. Sorry, I probably look a bit cringy talking about money. It's always an awkward one. I don't think that was our, decision based on just the money aspect. Although, hopefully, we will get paid quite well if people buy the tickets, and it would be nice to sort of, to get paid out again.
You're doing some big arenas. Is it slightly daunting, slightly nerve-wracking?
I think I think one of the things that's really drawn us to this is the interest from everybody, to see how well the album's done and the interest in the documentary. It's been really flattering for us, and we thought everyone had forgotten about us, but it seems like they haven't. So I think we're really excited, and we promise to put on an amazing show and give people a good night.
Talking of amazing shows, Howard, you were known for the cheekless chaps. Mark, you did a bit of humping with the stage floor, if I remember rightly. Are we going to be getting any of that again?
I'm so embarrassed about the humping. When you look back, you're like, oh, Jesus.
Especially when you want to do an old drilling in the stage floor.
We won't be having that again then, no?
No, I don't know. We might look a bit more grown up, but we're obviously going to be modernising some routines, and we're going to try and be as energetic and as exciting shows as the others.
And Mark, I was at Nebworth a couple of years ago when you were on stage with Robbie. Crowd went mental. Would you like maybe Robbie to do a similar thing to that, maybe for one night only?
It'd be great if he did, but he's his own man and he makes his own decisions. I mean, he is welcome. We'll have a little mic ready for him, but I think he's busy himself. He's doing his own tour, and it has been nice because I know that Rob's kind of give his blessing to this in a way, and wished us well with it. So. That's a positive for us. So I think that I'm happy that we're doing this. I'm really looking forward to the challenge of us four going up there and doing our thing. And Rob's always welcome to come, even if he just wants to come and hang out backstage and eat some of our catering. Then he can do that, if he fancies.
And finally, one very quick question, Gary. I asked you at the party, were there any plans to release Today I've Lost You as a Christmas single? What's the latest on that? Any news?
I don't think there is. I think now that we've announced the tour, I think that's probably enough for us for 1 year. But thanks for everyone's support, I think we need to say.
Fantastic. Well, I'm very looking forward to it. See you then. Thank you.
Thank you.